My dad told me that Castro was camping out in Central Park, and they were cooking chicken over a campfire. And I thought that was a really kind of a romantic kind of a story, you know, that Castro and his entourage would be camping out in Central Park and cooking a chicken over a campfire. And part of that story may be true, I don't know. I couldn't find it, but what I could find was that he was at the Shelburne Hotel in Manhattan, and he was kicked out for killing and cooking chickens in his room. And so the Hotel Teresa in Harlem welcomed him. That was where the friendship between Harlem and Castro began. Castro, every time he visited New York, would always stay in Harlem after that. I thought it was interesting that one community was celebrating his death while another community was celebrating his birthday. In Little Havana, Miami, they were celebrating Castro's death. Harlem, of all places, celebrating his birthday. I never realized Harlem had such an admiration for Castro. But it turns out Castro is regarded as a great champion of the civil rights movement, and he's always been cast as a villain in this country, but there's that one community that has an appreciation for him. I was just compelled to make this sculpture because of that story. This sculpture is really an attempt to honor Fidel Castro for his civil rights contributions and mark the end of a long regime. And this portrait, this will be on display in Central Park. It'll be a gold-leafed portrait, and it's called his Deathbed, Fidel Castro's Deathbed Portrait. Part of it is a tribute to my grandfather. I bent his deathbed when he passed away, and he was a very difficult man to get along with for many people. I always had a good relationship with him, but he could be a very domineering person. And all I could think of was the great things that I admired about him. And I think that's the way it is. And I think with Castro, it could be very similar for a lot of people that may still be upset with him. You know, that might be a good thing to think of as he leaves the world. But at the same time, I understand people having a different appreciation for him.